some important business he had to take care of. Me and Mr. Ivan Ross and Mr. Montez is hosting the call for BJ Massey today. What I wanted to talk about is we have a system that we have a lot of people not kind of getting on board, and we have a few getting on board, but what we need to do is we need to pump this thing up with B-Stream TV. We got to get our mindset right. Get our mindset right. Me, Montez, and BJ Massey, we started a program, and the program is we're going to give you a Marketer's Empire software for $97 one-time fee. That software is going to pay you $92 when you refer that software to your downline. And in 30 days, you'll be paying $25 a month. And we got some people that's doing an outstanding job on that software, getting you leads where people can't find anyone to put in their business. Also, we have what they call is M&L on-demand recruiting for $15 one-time fee, and they're going to give you 100 leads. Then we have a Facebook machine, and you pay that $10 a month for Facebook, so you won't get put in Facebook jail. Then we have a mobile texting system that you can text individuals in your area all over the world. So we have a system for everybody to plug in. We have a system for everybody to plug in. And on our call on last Wednesday, we stated that you got to get a mentor. You got to get an accountability partner. You know, you got to talk to these individuals. You're going to have to be on a 90-day plan. And that's the system that we came up with, so we have to get everybody plugged into that. You have to learn what B-Stream Media Center does. What does it do? How can you help millions of people in America today? And what we want to do today is we want to go over the script. We want to go over what you need to say and how you need to say it to these individuals. A lot of people have been calling me, Montez and BJ and Ivan Ross lately about making mistakes. Let me let everybody know, you know, making a mistake is learning. It's learning. In order for you to learn, you got to make some mistakes. So the happy Saturday day word is be dedicated and be perfection in what you're doing. You know, welcome to this day. Welcome to this day, and realize that your mistakes are not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Making mistakes many times will get you caught up on trying to be perfected in what you're doing. Trying to be perfected and doing things right. That's what mistakes are made of. That's what it's becoming of. And you know, you treat your mistakes like the end of the world, then you feel embarrassed when you stumble. You're feeling real embarrassed when you stumble and when you fear. And the fear factor is picking up the phone. And you're worrying about what people say about you in your missteps. You shouldn't worry about that. What you need to realize is embarrassment, and when you stumble and fear what folks are saying about you, doesn't matter. It's a stumbling block. You gotta be able to become what you are. Overstepping those stones. And then when you learn it, then you're gonna perfect it. You know, when you fail, failure is a part of the success that you're trying to get to. Don't worry about what people say about you. Don't worry about what people think about you. You know, because when you get criticized temporarily, the defeats probably never succeed in anything. They probably never succeeded in anything. So you have to go through those stumbling blocks in order to get where you need to go. Now, this call is not to embarrass anybody. This is a training call. And what we want to make sure is we had a lot of people getting on the phone making mistakes, but that's what training is about. That's exactly what training is about. And when you do learn the script, nobody says that you got to say the script word for word. You just got to put it in your own personality. Put it in your own personality. We already got a system designed for you guys to win. If you're telling me you want to win, then you got to do what winners do. You're going to have to go through struggle. You can't go around it. You can't jump over it. You got to go through it. You know, Montez, BJ, Rick Titus, Ivan Ross, we're doing great, but we can do better than what we're doing. So we're trying to help our team get there. You know, we got some people that's on the call today, and you are winners, and I appreciate you taking a Saturday morning to get on this call to learn what you need to do. You got to get your mindset right. Think about it, folks. This is a holiday weekend. Walmart is not closed. 7-Eleven is not closed. The grocery store is not closed because they want your money. They want it. So you got to find out what is it that you want. Do you want to run a home-based business? Yes. Well, then you're going to have to put in the work to get it done. Nothing comes to you overnight. Nobody's going to knock on your door and say, hey, I got a problem paying my cable bill. I don't like my cable company. I don't like Comcast. I don't like Cox. Or whatever cable companies that's in your area. I don't like them. What can I do? What can I do? I'm paying $280 a month. Now you have a product and a service that you can provide to the consumer where they don't have to pay those monthly bills. $349, one-time fee. Never have to pay a bill again. If you don't have the $349, we had a financing in place. You got a PayPal account that's going to help you, give you a line of credit of $250 to get the box finance. Then we got to finance them for 3 months, $9.98. Then you write a check for $118 for 3 months. Just 2 checks, no credit checks. All you need to have is a bank account in your name and a utility bill in your name. And your $349 is the smallest. You don't have to worry about that. So we have a system and we have a product that everybody needs. But this is the thing we need to work on. We need to work on how we need to communicate with the people that and the prospects that we're calling. And that's the reason for this call today. We got to understand that. We got to learn our product and learn our pitch on what you're going to say to the prospect and what you're going to say to the individuals that you are promoting your business to. And that's what we're going to cover today. I'm going to give you the script. I emailed the script to everybody in the organization. You had a whole 2 weeks to learn it. Put it in your own words. And this is how the script goes. It's very simple. Very simple. Hello, this is Rick Titus calling from Washington, D.C. from my house. You don't know me. I don't know you. This is not a sales call. I'm just calling to ask you one simple question. What is the question, Rick Titus? I see that you are inquiring about employment from the Craigslist resume ad. Do you want to work full-time or part-time? I want to work full-time. How much money do you want to make, Mr. Titus, a month? I want to make $1,000 a month. Well, Mr. Titus, my company helped me to pay you $1,500 a month. Great. Well, what I'm going to be doing, I'm glad you asked that. You've been doing it all your life. Let me give you an example. Have you referred anyone to a movie? Did that movie theater pay you a check? No. Have you referred anyone to a restaurant? Did that restaurant pay you a check for doing so? No. That's exactly what you're going to be doing. Now, let me give you an overview of our website. I want to give you some information. Take my name down, Ricky. Take my number down, XYZ. Let me give you an overview of this website that I'm going to give you. It's going to tell you who we are, what we do, and how we get paid. You're going to do something natural. You're going to refer people to your organization and to your business. That's how you're going to get paid. Now, Mr. Titus, if you don't call me back, I'll never call you again. It's just that simple. Just that simple, folks. That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. And you're going to love it when you see the website. You're going to love it. You're going to have to put some kind of emphasis on what you're talking and how you're talking, and you're going to have to put your own personality in it. That's the main script right there. We have 2 scripts. One is introducing it to the consumers, and then we have one that's introducing it to the M&L recruiting, people who are in the network marketing. We got a script for that as well. But we got to get through this first stage here. So this is what we are trying to do. We're trying to get people up to speed on how to present their home-based business to the consumers. That's what this call is about. I didn't go through the whole line of the script word for word. I pick things in it what makes it natural for me to say. And you got to do the same thing too, but stick to the script. No matter what they say, you stick to the script, and it's gonna work. Me and BJ last week we was on Craigslist. Craigslist has a way where you don't have to pay any money. People saying that they don't have no money to get leads. We already gave you tools to get free leads. Craigslist has a resume ad on Craigslist. You get on Craigslist, open up the Craigslist application, you go to the search bar, you put anything in that search bar. Then you click on resume. Then you click on U.S. Pick any city in the world. Let's pick Chicago. When you pick Chicago, a whole list of numbers, names, address, resume is going to pop up. Looking for a job, looking for anything, need a chance, working from home. When you click on that, working from home, what's going to happen is the person's name is going to come up, their telephone number is going to come up, and their email is going to come up. We have a template that we're going to give everybody what you send out to them to respond back to their resume that they're looking for work. And there's millions of them all over the United States. And once you click on it, you're going to take the template. We already wrote it up. All you got to do is copy and paste it and send it to them. Then we have what they call a survey at the end. Once they click on it, when you send it, it's going to go back to them and it's going to be a survey. It's going to ask them some questions. Who you are, why you want to work a home-based business, how much money you want to make a month, what's your desired goals. We got 3 questions that they're going to answer. When they answer that question, it's going to come back to your email. They have an autoresponders on your Gmail email account. We'll help you set that up so you don't even have to talk to the people. So when they click on it and send the email back to you, your autoresponder in your email is going to send them the request that they're requesting more information. Then when they click on it, it's going to come back in your inbox. Then it's going to say, hey, Blair, Nutronics, B-Scream is going to send you a congratulations letter. Someone signed up in your business. Now you need to do your follow-up on it. And then we'll teach you how to do that. Simple as that. I mean, I got 3 or 4 apps last week, 1 this morning, 3 last night. Just that simple. If you can't do that, I don't know what else I can do to help you out. Because the people are asking you for help. They're asking you for employment. You have employment to give to them, so do it. Send them the information. And you're going to see, you're going to start getting your business increasing and your business volume is going to grow. Your business is going to grow. Now you need to know how to talk to them about the business. You need to know how to talk to them about your back office. You need to know how to talk to them about the pro. If you don't know anything about the pro, don't mention the pro until you get good at it. But you got to start working at it to get good at it. So me and Ivan Ross, BJ asked me to do the call today because he had an emergency today. Me, Ivan Ross, and Montez is doing this call today. Now, Montez, I need to find out if anybody want to volunteer and give us the script so we can critique and help them so they can grow their business going into next week. Now, we asked last week, do 1 sponsor a day. If you did that once a day, in 30 days, you're going to have 30 people in your organization. And we're going to help you build that. Once you teach them what you do, it's all duplication. You tell them to go through the system that we have set up. You duplicate what you're doing, and they duplicate what they're doing, and then they're going to send that to their team. That's just how easy this thing works. When I started in this thing in February the 19th, I didn't have nobody in this organization. So what I did is I just started sharing the information. Same thing that BJ is doing. Same thing Ivan Ross is doing. Same thing Montez is doing. Same thing Miss Sita is doing in New York, Albert in Pittsburgh, Carr in London, Kentucky. So, you know, we want to make sure we build a great organization, do a great business, have a great attitude, and work this business like we should be working it. 4 hours a day doing something in your business, sending out emails, sending out postcards, sending out business cards, getting on the phone, making your phone calls. If you're not doing that on a daily basis, then your business is not going to grow. If you're working a job, you're not working 7 days a week. The day that you have spend 2 hours a day in the business. Set yourself up a goal. Set yourself up a plan. Get your business calendar out. Get your calendar book out. Get your laptop out. Say, hey, look, on Tuesday, I need to make me about 300. Send 300 emails out. I need to make about 50 calls. I need to send postcards out today. You're dealing with a debt-free company. Debt-free company in Mechanicsville, Virginia. Came out with a B-Screen Media Center. Offering you 100,000 movies, 100,000 channels, sports events, latest movies in HD. You can work this box anywhere in America, anywhere overseas. Portable box. All season episodes. I mean, you can't ask for any much more than that. Debt-free company. Then you can write this off on your taxes to get more money back on your internet when you pay your internet service. When you pay your telephone bill, when you go out to a restaurant and talk about B-Screen, when you're going out of town on vacation, and you talk 30 minutes on B-Screen, you can keep that receipt and put B-Screen on it, and at the end of the year, you can get you a great tax write-off. You're working out of your home. Half of your home is a tax write-off for you to bring some income into your household. So you got all of the tools. You got everything that somebody that don't have this. So you got to get focused on what you want to do and how you want to do it and when you want to do it. And you'll start seeing your business grow. But if you don't do anything, then nothing is going to happen. You got to get focused on your program. You got to get focused on building your home-based business. You got people all over America right now that's jumping into B-Screen. This is a soft launch program right now. Soft launch. A lot of people are having issues with getting their box. They're working that out. They see the numbers are going 7,000 independent distributors out here. They don't need us. They could have put a commercial out, but they're not doing that. They're giving you a chance to have a dream of helping you and your family. Everybody wants to travel. Everybody wants money. Everybody wants to have their family in a better position. So you got a chance to do that now. So let's get it done. But we got to go to work. We got to go to work this summer. Once you do it one time, you ain't got to worry about doing it anymore. If I could find an 8,000 people member from a guy out in Florida, you can do the same thing. You can do the same thing. How I did it, I just contacted him. And I started talking to him. I started sending them to my website. As he started asking me questions, whatever questions he needs to have answered, I'm going to answer it for him. And this is a brother that's out in, I think he's in Miami, Florida, Mr. Meeks, 8,000 people in his organization. And now I got him in the B-Screen. That's how my business has grown and picked up so fast. You know, so if I can find them, you can find them too. They're all over the country. So what we want to do is we want to help everybody build their organization, build it. So have your people come on the calls, the company calls and sister calls on Tuesday and Thursday. And then have them come on your team call on Wednesday nights, Eastern time at 9 o'clock. You got to make those calls. You got to be on the training calls. You got to be. So with that said, Montez, Ivan, I want y'all to go ahead and pick 2 people so we can go ahead and get this script going on, so we can help them get focused and get some success going on in their business.
Alan, you on the line?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I'm here. Okay. Mr. Picasso, there's a reason I pick on you a lot, buddy.
Oh, no.
I pick on you a lot because I've been working with you for a long time, and I see that you're growing. You're starting to grow. We worked in a business where you didn't sign anybody for like maybe the first year, and now you have 18 people. And I've mentioned on this call before that I work with people that I see are they're going to do something. They want to do something because that's worth my time. So I want you to do this script call. Because the more that you do, the better you get.
That's true, but the problem is I hear it when you all do it,
and it sounds great. But what happens is it slips through my mind right now because I don't have the words in my face and it hasn't stuck. So here's what I'll do. I'll make a deal with you. I'm going to do it, but it may be completely messed up, but I'm going to do it. But the thing about it is, I just say this. No matter if we mess up or not, we can't really mess up. And this is for the other people on the call. We can't mess up because if we do it, that means we're trying, and eventually we're going to get it completely right. So, yeah, I'll do it. I'll give it a shot. All right. Okay. So, am I doing it now?
Yeah, you're doing it now, and I'm your customer. Rick Titus is the customer. Is on.
Oh, no, not that tough guy. That's all right. That's a great thing. All right, let me ring the phone for a minute. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing today? This is Albert Tricasso, and I'm calling you from my house in Pittsburgh, PA, and this is not a sales call. There's nothing to buy. I just got one question for you.
Okay, what's that question, Mr. Albert?
I see that you were looking to run your own home business, and I want to know how much money would you need for it to be worth your while? How much would you need to make a month?
$500.
Okay. Well, I can show you how to make our company, which is a debt-free company, can show you how to make $1,000 a month. Would that be something you'd be interested in?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be sending you an email, and then it's going to give you the information that you need, a link to the website and the presentation to explain everything you need to know, and then I'm going to expect to hear from you, and if I don't hear from you within 24 hours, I will never call you again. So how's that sound, Mr. Titus?
Okay, sound great, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Titus. And Mr. Titus, I'm going to give you my phone number. It's area code 412, blah, 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 blah. And you have a nice day, Mr. Titus.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Now, anybody that's on the call, let's critique Mr. Al. What did he do right and what did he do wrong? Come on, folks, we need some participation here. What did he do right and what did he do wrong?
Cool. The things that he didn't know about the script, he faked it well. I can't place the word for it, but he made it sound smooth, like he knew what he was talking about, and he didn't get scared when he was talking to you. So that's what I think he done right.
Right. Anybody else?
Hi, Ray.
Hello. Anybody else?
Yes, this is Sam Cheston over in Chesapeake, Virginia.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you for coming on the call.
Okay. I think he did well. The only thing that I would say would be to make it a little bit more upbeat. We live in a microwave society, so, people are always wanting to get it going. Just kind of step it up a little bit, a sound, put a little bit more enthusiasm in your voice, and, try to, kind of get through it. Going over it a few times before you get on a call usually helps, so it goes a little bit more smoothly. And that way, the person hears excitement in your voice, they're going to want to know more. They're going to want to know, why is this person so excited about what he's trying to share with me? So that would be the only thing that I would really suggest that you will work on.
Yeah, great point. Mr.
I really like what she said, and I'm going to work on that.
Okay, Al. Mr. Ivan Ross, what did you critique, Mr. Albert's presentation?
I think Mr. Albert probably felt a little more comfortable because he knew it was you on the line and not a real, like a prospect. So, and like the young lady said, if you don't sound excited about your business, the person on the other line is going to hang up.
Great, though. Great point, great point. And what I wanted to make sure that everybody knows that this is not nothing to embarrass anybody. You know, my mentor had me to do the same thing that I'm doing right now. And just like Ms. Pamela said out there in Virginia, you got to be excited at what you're talking about. You got to be precise. You got to be persistent. And you got to be clear in what you're saying. And just like how when I gave the script just now, I didn't go over the entire script. I just put it in my form, my personality, Rick Titus' personality. Your personality may be different, but you got to kind of stay in a guideline of what the script is saying. And you need to know what you need to say when a response comes up. So I want one more volunteer that we have on the line so we can get some participation in the group. So who wants to go up next?
I have a question. Before we end this call, could we have the young lady or Mr. Ivan Ross also do the script? Because I want to hear, they said you got to be upbeat and enthused, and I agree with them, but I would like to hear one of them do it before we end the call today after the other people's volunteers. So could you make that happen?
Well, right now, Albert, we might make that happen, but what I want to do is I want to work with the people that's having problems. You know, I just gave the script. I understand what you're saying, Albert, but I just gave the script to everybody last Wednesday, and I gave it again today. So what I want to do is I want to make sure the people that's on the call, the people that's not having success getting individuals in their business, that's who I want to hear from right now, because I don't want to take too much time of everybody's time today. So let me get one more volunteer. Mr. Carl White, are you on the line right now, sir?
Yeah, I'm on the line.
Okay, Mr. Carl White, I know you was on the call last Wednesday, and you and Albert did the script, but I want to get you to do the script. I'm going to be the prospect. Let's go.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello, is this Rick Titus?
Yeah, Rick Titus speaking.
Hi, Rick. This is Carl White, and I'm calling from my home in London, Kentucky. Listen, you don't know me, but I don't know you. I have both been involved in a home-based business. Don't worry, this is not a sales pitch or a waste of your time. I just called to ask you a simple question. Is it possible you would be open to looking at a winning opportunity? If your answer is yes, I'd be more than happy to send you some free information.
Yes.
Okay. Grab a pen and paper if you can.
Okay, I got a pen and paper, sir.
Okay. Have you ever heard of the company V-Stream TV?
No, I haven't. What is V-Stream TV?
Well, I could send you the link to my website, and you can click and you can go to that website, and it'll fill you in with all the information you need to know, and I can give you my phone number, and you call me back after you watch the video and let me know what you think about it. How does that sound with you?
Okay, sir, I can do that.
Okay, you got your pen and paper handy?
Yes, I do.
Okay, my number is 555-555-5151. And
Okay.
And my email address is cjw153@ggg.com. And if I don't hear from you, I won't bother you anymore. How does that sound with you?
Okay, sir, I appreciate it.
Thank you and have a great day.
Okay. Now, individuals on, people on the phone right now, that script that he just went over, he kind of took that into a network marketing script. That's not the script that we want you to learn right now. He went into the questions that asking a person if they've been involved with any home-based business, and he didn't go through the script that we are practicing on right now. And it's a basic script line to get you warmed up and talking to warm and prospects out here.
Okay, can I ask you a favor?
Yes, sir.
Can you send me the script that we're working on right now to my email so I can have it? Because I know you sent it to me before, but I've lost it somewhere and forgot where I found it, and I searched for it, and I can't find it nowhere on my computer.
Okay, I'll send it to you right now, Carl.
I appreciate it, Rick.
Okay, now, I want everybody there who want to critique Mr. Carl White.
I'll give him a little critique there. For one, I think that Carl White done a whole lot better than he done Wednesday night.
Yes.
So that's just proof that the more times you do this, the better you're going to get. I think that possibly he could have made it seem more like he was in charge of the call. Like, let's say, for instance, when he gave out his phone number, you know, after he told the gentleman that he was going to send the website, I would have asked the gentleman when he thought he was possibly going to take a look at that website. You know, I would have gotten a definite time. And the gentleman said, well, I can probably take a look at it here. In a little bit, I'm right here at my computer. I would have said something like, okay, it's probably going to take you about 15 minutes to take a look at that website, and I'm going to call you back, and I'll get the questions from you that you have for me. Now, if I don't call you back, because I deal with a lot of people in a day, I want you to call me back. So here's my name and number, and I will talk to you in a bit. Sound good? Now, I possibly would have done something like that just to let people know that they need me more than I need them. You know, I'm talking to a lot of people in a day. So if I don't get back in contact with you, you need to know that you're missing out on something good.
Okay, great, Montez. I appreciate that. Ms. Pamela out there in Virginia, I know you got a critique on it. I know because I like your analogy when you're listening to the call. Can you help me out on this critique with Mr. White? Hello, Pamela. Are you still there?
I'm still here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had it on mute.
Yeah, can you help me out on the critique? I like your questions and your analyzing these calls. What can you critique about Mr. White?
Well, again, I'm just, maybe it's because I'm from, well, let me get away from my clock because there's a lot of noise. Some people just basically talk faster than others, and I understand that. I think the only way someone who has a slower speech pattern to go over the call smoothly, that's the only thing that we can do. So, you know, that would be, I think it would be great with following up on the things that's supposed to come right behind the next, you know, the thing that he said prior, keeping those things in mind of what to say. That only comes with repetition. Just work on your speech pattern of, you know, getting your thought pattern out, because if there are a few pauses or whatnot, you lose the person's attention. So I would say that, and that's something that I work on as well, trying to just get it as smoothly as you can to keep them engaged in what you're saying. So that would be great. You know, what I would suggest.
Okay, that's a great one. And what I want everybody to know, Carl, you and Al, y'all did a good job. Y'all was the first that did the call last Wednesday. And just like what I was saying earlier, keep the call very simple. You know, you're starting off the call, you're introducing yourself, Rick Titus. I'm calling from Washington, D.C., from my house. You don't know me, I don't know you. This is not a sales call, sir. Put your wallet away. This is not a sales call, ma'am. Put your purse away. I just called to ask you one simple question. That's your opening line right there. And then that person is going to say what? Then you go into your next phase of the question. I see that you applied for some employment on the Craigslist resume ad. You have their name. You have their numbers. You have their emails. So you know they got the information, and you know they applied online looking for some type of employment. So that's where your mindset's got to be. Then you go ahead on with the script. So everybody did a good job, but I want one female to come on the call today. One female. We had all of the guys come on and give their pitch, and they all did a good, excellent job. And learn learn your script when we get off the phone. Practice over this week. So can we get one female on the line? Miss Sita, are you there? Are you on the line today? Hello, Miss Sita? Miss Patricia Sumter, are you there? Ivan, can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Pamela Slayball, are you on the call today? Guess not.
Miss Patricia Swartz, are you there? Miss Sita, she's not on the call, Montez. Ivan, y'all heard her?
I don't see that she's on the call today, Rick.
Okay, well, enough of that. We did a good job with analyzing the prospects on the call. And what I wanted to do today is to make sure that you guys get on the call, because I'm getting a lot of calls saying, Ricky, I don't know what to say to individuals coming to business. Ricky, I don't know how to get leads. Ricky, I don't know what to say about V-Screen product. Ricky, I don't know this. Ricky, I don't know that. So now that we develop a sales call on Saturday at 12, this is the time where you need to come and get your downlines on the call if you're serious about building a home-based business. If you're not, then that's great. But if you are, you need to participate on the calls, because we're going to do these calls every Saturday, whether you're on the call or not. We're going to do these calls every Wednesday, whether you're on the call or not. We're going to do these calls every Wednesday night, and we're going to do these calls every Saturday morning. I'm just hosting it for BJ. When BJ gets back, he's going to be doing it. So what we want to do is make sure that everybody is in line, and everybody who needs help. This is the time where you come in and release your mind and start going to work and study. You don't have to memorize the whole script. Just put it in a flavor, just like Miss Pamela said, just like Montez said, just like Ivan Ross just said. Put it in your own style. You can't just go on the phone and start jumping into your product, jumping into a home-based business. You got to warm the people up. You got to talk to them personally. So I don't want to spend a lot of time on the phone today. I just wanted to make sure that every Saturday, be assured, we're going to do this again. We're going to do it and do it and do it till we get it right. Till we get it right. You know, just think about it, guys. Look at the sports. I mean the sports real hard. Look at the ones that's champions. They do it. We're going to get the job done today. Michael Jordan said, hey, look, we're going to do this today whether you like it or not. We're going to do this for 4 quarters. I want you guys to go hard. I don't want them to score in the first quarter. I don't want them to score in the second quarter. I don't want them to score in the fourth quarter. This is what we're doing. Same thing with your business. We don't want you to fail in your business. So this is the reason why we have these sales calls here. But we need some participation from the people that's on the call. It just can't be Rick Titus, BJ, Montez, Ivan Ross. It can't just be us. We're going to have to get you involved in participating on the call. So I'm going to end the call today, but then I want Mr. Ivan Ross to come on, say a few words, turn it back on over, and then I'll let Montez, and then we can end the call today. Go ahead, Ivan. It's your time.
All right, team. Man, that was awesome. Repetition. I worked in a funeral home one time. I was a salesman selling burial plots. We had a script. I sold cologne and perfume out of the trunk of my car. We had a script. And I mean, that was 10, 15 years ago, and I still remember that script. Those scripts work. I know it's hard getting on the phone. You know, like Rick said, they're not going to jump through the phone and choke you. They're not going to stab you or shoot you through the phone. The phone is your friend. If you're not talking to at least 10 people, even in a week's time, about your business, you're not going to see any results. Look, right now, I'm at work. I'm unloading a 53-foot trailer. When you watch my videos, where am I? I'm driving a daggum truck. I don't want to be doing that. I'd rather be working my business, but I have to balance my time because I am working on somebody's job. I'm fulfilling fulfilling somebody else's dream. I want to be fulfilling my own dreams, and that's what you ought to be wanting to do. I look outside right now, I see people barbecuing. I see people boiling crawfish. I see people riding around in their convertibles and on their motorcycles and pulling their boats. That's what I want to be doing. I don't want to be out here on a holiday weekend. Y'all need to get serious. If you want your own business, you've got to make the sacrifices. There's no other way. When you go into the military, you got to go to boot camp. I was in the Navy. They didn't just send me straight to the ship. I had to go to 6 weeks of boot camp to learn what to do. So I'm telling you guys, we got an awesome business. This is the first, I've been in network marketing since 1999. This is the first product that actually made sense. Guys, we got a gold nugget. We got the goose laying the golden egg. We need to take advantage of it and make some money, or it's going to slip away. That's all I got. I'll turn it back over to you, Rick.
Okay, Ivan, man, I appreciate that. I hope everybody that's on the call listening to that real well. Montez, I'm going to go ahead and give you some time to talk to the people in the organization.
Okay, I really enjoyed listening to Ivan there, and that hit home to me too. I work a job where I go in for 12 hours a day, and when you're doing something for 12 hours a day that you absolutely hate and that you don't want to do, that's a miserable way to live your life. It really is. But some people say that they don't have time to work their business. I make calls while I'm at work. So I'm getting paid to work on my own business, actually, while I'm right there at work. I send out Craigslist ads on my cell phone when I'm sitting in a break room or whatnot. So you can definitely make time to do this. And I am what they call an extreme introvert. And for those that don't know what that is, an introvert, they're people that really don't like to talk to people very much. Okay? But I know that in this business, you have to talk to people. And the easiest way to do that is to know exactly what you want to say. You see, I run my business like the kids run McDonald's. We have a $1 billion industry that's being ran by little pimple-faced, horny teenagers. They don't know much about life, but they come in there and they teach them one script. You do this, and then you do that, okay? They're flipping those fries. One person's standing beside them. They're putting the fries in a bag. Then they give it to another person. They hand it to the person right out the window. A script, set-by-set instructions, okay? That's how I work best. I'm not well-learned. Now, you take that. I'm an introvert, not well-learned, but I believe in scripts fully and 100%. And that's how I run my business. I just follow the instructions, and I do it every single day. You can't help but to get better when you do something every single day. They say the secret to learning, the 3 secrets to learning is repetition, repetition, repetition. Well, the way my mind works, I have to go repetition, 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 repetition. Okay, so I have to work just a little bit harder than other people to understand things. I've always been that way. But I've always known that whatever I wanted in life, I could get as long as I worked extremely hard at it. So I need all of you guys and girls on this phone just as much as you need us. I need you. Because, you see, being an introvert, it's extremely, extremely hard for me to talk to people on the phone. What makes it so much easier for me to talk to people on the phone is knowing that I've got another group of people out there doing the same thing. And when I get on that phone, I know exactly what to say. When they say a certain thing, I got a script. I know exactly what to say with that. So trust me, if I can do this business, anybody can do this business. Back to you, Rick.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad that Ivan Ross said what he had to say, and I do believe in what he's saying. Also, I appreciate what Montez is saying as well. And one thing that I want to let everybody know, I appreciate your time for coming on this call on a Saturday. It's 12:49 my time in Washington, D.C. But ladies and gentlemen, this is really everybody to understand is that I know we didn't get a whole lot of participating, and I understand that Albert and Carl, they did a script last Wednesday, then we had them to do the same script again this Saturday. So what that tells me is that they're learning. They want to win. So what I want to do is get everybody participating in these calls on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Not one female volunteered to get on the call and introduce themselves with that script. And this is what I want everybody to do. Going into next week, bring in one person a day. Bring one person, sponsor one person in your organization next week. We only got a week and a half. I said last week, we need to sponsor one person a day. You know, I got my dream board down. One sale a day, a week, a month. I know what I'm going to make. I know what I'm going to do a day. I know what I'm going to do for the week. I know what I'm going to do for the month. You got to put out your postcards. You got to send your links out to people. You got to put out if you're working in automated system, the marketer's empire system, you're working in M&L recruiting on demand, if you're working in Facebook machine, if you're working in mobile Texas, some results is going to come to you. If you're not doing it, then it's going to be the same thing. So I'm getting my phone does not stop ringing Monday through Saturday, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Rick, I need some help. But when I give you the help, I don't see the results. You know, you can't keep making excuses. Excuses is for losers. Everybody on this call is a winner. So you got to make a decision on what you want to do. Make a decision. If you don't want to do it, it's fine. We still going to be friends. But if you want to build a home-based business, you got to put some work in it. You got to say, I got to be on these calls. I got to get my downline on the calls. You got people in California. You got people in Las Vegas doing a great job. What is your organization doing, Rick Titus, in Washington, D.C.? What are you doing? So every day I got to do something every day. Every day I'm doing it. Every day. Every day. I don't care what job you're working. Work outside. Just like Montez said, he does stuff in the break room. Ivan Ross has put out videos. He's driving a truck. So what are you doing? If you need help, come to the calls. Come. Because I'm telling you guys and young ladies, it's going to be the same call next Saturday. It's going to be the same call next Wednesday. BJ got his own different how he presents. Montez got his way presented. Rick Titus got his way. Ivan Ross got his way. And Albert, be assured, I'm not going to be the only one that's going to do the script. You're not heard it from BJ. You're going to hear it from Montez. You're going to hear it from Ivan. But the next time we do the script, I'm going to put some objectives up there where when you call people, what are they going to say? Because I get it every day. Well, how much will I make, Rick Titus? What's the name of the company? Where the company located at? What do you do? What is this company about? How did you get my number? Those are going to be some questions that people are going to ask you, and then you need to know exactly what to say. Just like I said on the last call. If you stick with the script, you'll be able to answer all of those calls. And remember, you don't have to memorize the whole script. Just put it in your own flavor. Put your own zazz with it. Put your own personality with it. Just like Miss Pamela said, you got to be energetic when you're talking. You got to be commanding. You got to be uplifted. People can feel that over the phone. Then when you get somebody that don't want to hear what you got to say, you got the authority to hang up. Then you're going to get some nice people. You're going to get some rude people. So it's a combination of both. So I want to appreciate and I want to thank everybody for coming on the call today and realize we got a gold mine here. We got a B-Screen Media Center that people need. You just show the information to them, show the box to them. You got to get the box, be a product of the product, and then you got to sell the box. Then you teach your people to do the same thing, and your life will be much easier. Much easier. BJ just got another check for $1,200 last Friday. I got a check for $500 last Friday. So if we can get it done, you can get it done too. And it's going to grow. So, but I want to make sure that everybody that's on the call, right now, the time is now, my time is 12:54. We haven't even been on here an hour yet. An hour. So I want to make sure that what people need to do is get your mindset right and get to work. Go to work. Monday through Sunday. Montez is happening from Ivan, it can happen for you. But you got to get on the training calls on Saturday at 12 noon. You got to get on the sizzle call Tuesdays and Thursdays. You got to get in a system. You got to have a program. You got to work your marketers' empires. You got to work your M&L on demand. You got to work your Facebook machine. You got to work your mobile texting. You got to send out your emails. You got to make your phone calls. Then you got to make your follow-up. You got to introduce this to your downline. It's some work involved with this. They don't want to pay the $349. We got a financing in place. PayPal financing, 3-month financing, a 6-month financing. Debt-free company. So the end of the call today is let's go to work. And I thank everybody for coming on the call today. Thank Montez and thank Ivan. And we'll see you next Saturday and we'll see you next Wednesday on the training calls. Everybody have a good day.
All right, good night.
Good night.